Hello everyone, this is Anna Nicole of Canterbury Card Designs, here today to celebrate the new Magical Mickey 2 release over at Kat Scrappiness. Be sure to check out the complete hop list below. I hope you will follow along with us and see what all the other members of the creative crew have made. There will be a $15 gift card to Kat Scrappiness awarded. Look below in the description box for the Rafflecopter link. You can complete one form at each stop on the hop to increase your chances of winning. The lucky winner will be announced on the Kat Scrappiness YouTube channel, so you may want to subscribe and turn on your notifications. Good luck! Okay, so today's card we're going to be making with the Magical Mickey Border Craft Die set. This is one of the new sets in the Magical Mickey 2 release. So this is a set of 6 dies. They are the outside, they are the shadow die, which is this one right here. But today I'm going to be using the inside die. So this border die cuts individual Mickey faces. So you see here, you can actually cut these out. You can use them for confetti or, to put on the front of your card. Multiple different ways you can use those. Today, we're going to do something kind of cool with this, and we're going to make a stencil. So we're going to make a stencil out of this die by die cutting it. I ended up die cutting it 6 different times out of a sheet of 100-pound white cardstock. I probably could have used some acetate here, but I really didn't have any on hand, so I decided to go with white. We're going to be using some glitter mousse on this stencil. We're going to be using Ruby and Black Knight. So I love these glitter mousses, so we're going to be doing a little bit of mixing of them today. So I'm going to take my A2 piece of cardstock. I just wanted to make sure that it fit, that the stencil would cover. And you can see that I didn't do them all nice and neat, all the same. I staggered them a little bit so it would look a little more interesting on the card. So I took a blank A2 size panel and I inked it with red Distress Oxide ink. Just going to spray a couple little spritzes of water on here, make the background look a little more interesting. And then we're going to tape our stencil down. So I do this by using some low-tack tape on the back of the card front and then taping it to the stencil. So we'll get that on there. Now we're going to take our Black Knight and our Ruby glitter mousses, and I'm just going to start randomly spreading them on the stencil that I've created. So I'm going to start here and then I'm going to speed it up a little bit so that you can watch it a little bit faster. So I'm going to start with some black. And I'm just kind of going to randomly place it on the stencil. These glitter mousses blend and spread so nicely. So make sure everything is covered. I have a little cloth off to the side, so I'm wiping off in between each so that I don't contaminate them. So then we're going to take our stencil off to reveal the card front. So adorable. I'll hold it up a little bit closer so you can really see all that sparkle. These glitter mousses are fabulous. So with this card, we're going to make a full front shaker card. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the packaging wraps, plastic packaging that the die set came in, and I'm going to open it and I'm going to cut it up until I have 2 separate card fronts, basically, till I have 2 rectangles. So I cut the bottom off and then I cut the top off. And now I'm going to lay my card front in there, and then I'm going to use some adhesive. I'm putting 2 strips of adhesive runner on each side. I like an adhesive runner for this instead of glue because there's less drying time. So you're just going to make sure that you pull it really taut. Okay, and then we're going to repeat it on the end. We're only going to repeat it on one end. We're going to leave the other end open right now so we can put our embellishments in there. So we're going to be placing some glue, some tape runner rather, on that side. And then we're going to fold this over. Again, folding it, pulling it really taut. So we have a nice tight shaker front there. And then we're just going to cut the corners off. If the corners are a little bit too long and they stick out to the front of your card, you're just going to snip them. Usually like at a diagonal works best. And then you can't see them. And then once we place this on our card front, you'll really never know. Okay. So now the fun part of placing our sprinkle bits in there. So we're going to be using the Magical Mickey Sequin Mix 2 and the mouse sprinkles. So we're just going to put some of those in there. Later on, you'll see that I also decided to add a little bit of the Brilliant Sunshine Confetti Dot Sequins. Kat Scrappiness has confetti dot sequins in so many colors, and they're fabulous embellishments, either for using in a shaker card or using, as a little bit of bling on the outside of your, on your card front. Check them out. They have a huge selection. So here you're just going to put in as many bits as you, feel that you want to fill up your shaker card. So here's where I added those pretty yellow ones, and they match the Magical Mickey Sequin Mix 2. So just put a few of those in there. And then we're going to seal up that fourth side. So again, pulling it nice and tight. And then you can again cut off those corners. So this is an A2 size card front that I made here. Now, I decided I wanted a little bit of white to offset the red and the black. So I didn't really use a conventional card size. I kind of just made it as big as I wanted around the edges and then scored it and folded it. And then I'm going to adhere it to the front. So it's not really a standard card base that I made here. But that's okay. So we'll stick that on there. Now this is a sentiment that I created just on Microsoft Word, just using one of the stock fonts. Hiya pal, this is one of Mickey's famous sayings. So we're going to stick this on the front. Okay, we're going to just put a little bit of liquid adhesive on the back of this. Now, in order to show that this lays flat, you want to get your sprinkles all the way to the other side. So there you go. There is our finished card. Super cute. I love the sparkle. I love using dies for, something different, like creating a stencil. And then last but not least, we add our stamp to it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will like and subscribe and check out the Kat Scrappiness website for the new collection. Thanks for joining today. Bye-bye.